one, I'm nervous about it because as a guy who does, film and a guy who does um, highlight tapes and stuff like that, would I get in trouble for doing that? Because it has their face and logo and number, okay, and name on stuff. I don't know. I think Miami is in a great position for something like this to work out. I've always felt like these young men deserve these things. If you go back and you think of some of the best players in the history, wouldn't they be blessed to have this opportunity? Of course, you have your Tim Tebow's, but even a little sooner, like Johnny Manziel, like that dude would have just made probably a couple million, especially in the state of Texas at TAMU. Uh, and he probably would have also put it in like orange and white just to be funny, just to be opposite. They people, if that's one rivalry in college football, not a lot of people talk about, it's the Texas A&M, man. You talk about pure hate, whew, they can't stand each other. Similar to me in Tallahassee, but I think Miami is in a great position. Miami has also been a leader and a pioneer and a trailblazer in a lot of ways. Um, the flashy one-back offense, was put on a big stage at Miami. Turnover chain, and now everyone, you got the chain. If you hit a home run, they put a chain on you in the MLB. It's just we just do things a little different here, and when Miami does it, it's hits home a little differently. Also have a leader in De'Aaron King, who says he wants to go out there and he wants everyone to eat. All the players who go to these events, he wants to divvy up the money amongst all of them, not just, let's say for a wild example, he goes and the banquet raises 5,000. Well, every player who attend, he would like to split it up from everybody, as opposed to he get 5K because it was his event. So that's what you really want in a true leader and someone who could step out and lead by example in that way. You also have the gym who sponsored the Miami Hurricanes players, and each player is receiving $6,000. And that's great. And I think I for one, since we're a private institution, don't think this stuff should be public. That's just me. I think it would be beautiful we're able to conversate that type of stuff with our recruits or people who are committed. But this basically gives a baseline to everyone else to now come and double that. So I'm happy that it's free publicity. I mean, even SI made us the face of being selfish players, which was so disrespectful and evil. But hey, is there such thing as negative publicity or bad publicity? There's such thing as negative, yes, but bad publicity. Hey, somebody's still talking about you. So, as much as people try to claim the University of Miami is irrelevant, or the University of Miami, why are our players getting paid $6K if we haven't even won an ACC champ? All that kind of weird stuff that happens amongst the Twitterverse and amongst rival fans and in their organizations and their programs. So I think we're okay.
Well, that's one thing that nobody should really be able to complain about, because it's that individual business's decision as to where they're going to target their money, regardless of who's winning what. It's a free enterprise system, and they've decided that they want to connect with Miami and take advantage of the Miami brand and the Miami players. And regardless of what they won or what they haven't won, it's a business decision that's been made by that business. They can go pour their money into Rutgers or Wake Forest or Ohio State or wherever they want to. That's a decision, not for us to judge that you have to win something to profit from NIL.
That's a great
I don't understand
point.
that.
I want to answer this question, but
Yep.
Avatar Mike made an amazing point. That's as far as SI is doing that to get clicks because Miami fans are the most active. Absolutely. I mean, yes, somebody had to approve that picture, but they knew for a fact if they were going to take, just like the trolls of Tallahassee, when that guy who asked Wesley Bassett to put the U down. Okay, and Tallahassee official recruiting page didn't release that. It was one of their GAs who's a troll, and he just takes shots. He literally sits at home, creates pictures, makes edits to take shots at Miami. Why? Because our fan base wants to defend that U with their pride, and they're going to attack. It's simple ratings. It's smart. Should we like it? No. But that's why you should know yourself. Okay, understand that we have to know what not to step into. You know, just like you were saying before, that I get on Tallahassee fans for being here. Why are Miami Hurricanes on that show? Why? They don't deserve. I mean, as much as we support Mark, I mean, if you want to watch. But our comments, our dislikes, they don't deserve any of that crap. Don't give it to them. Ignore them. They are irrelevant to us. But we can't do that. We always have to defend it. We have to go out there and bam the wall for Miami so people take shots because they know that we're going to respond. And they know that we're going to be in the comment section and we're going to quote tweet and we're going to sub-tweet and all that type of stuff. And it's going to get more and more. Like I just said, there's no such thing as bad publicity. It's going to get more and more eyes on that post, more and more eyes on that video. If you take shots at certain fan bases that you know are going to respond. I mean, heck, Mark, you're not going to make a video about Iowa football sucks because you're going to get what 500 views maybe, and they're just going to nicely, because it's Midwestern nice, they're going to nicely go, hey, I disagree with this video, bud. I don't think that was very nice of you. Now, if you make a video and you say, I think Tallahassee football is dead, Miami Hurricanes fans are going to retweet that and quote tweet and say, yeah, you're right. Their fans are going to go, you're crazy. What are you talking about? We just won a championship not too long ago. It's going to create conversation. And that's what the media business is about.
And you're exactly right. When you responded to the selection of the picture of the Miami football team coming out onto the field, because SI, of course, knows exactly what they're doing. And if they wanted to just be, I'm thinking back to when SI was a huge deal, when you would get your SI and millions of people across the country got the actual hard copy in the mail, as I did for years and years and years. And if they were tackling a difficult issue in the NFL or in whatever sport or college football, and it didn't have to do with any particular team, it was just an issue, drugs or recruiting issues or whatever, to be fair, they would take some kind of collage of pictures to communicate to the audience, this is a college football situation. This is a college football issue. Well, this is a college football issue. It's not a Miami thing. There are going to be players profiting from every school in the country. It's not a Miami thing. They shouldn't have taken a Miami picture and put it on that story. It should have been crafted in some other way to indicate this is a college football initiative. But you're right. They know that they're going to push buttons with a larger number of people that way.
And that's the thing, and it's in not just football. That's just period in life. You attack a certain mindset of people, their extremists are going to come out. And the way social media works, if you're really for something, you're going to see that stuff. The way these algorithms work, if you're really against something, you're also going to see that too, because it wants to get you to react to things, to thumbs down, to love, to like, to hit the care on Facebook. Like they just want you to react to stuff so that you keep this thing in your phone, in your hand more often and react to their content. So keep that in mind, Canes fans. Dropping some information.
Truth be known about the way I craft my videos and the titles and the thumbnails of the videos is that they're truthful. They're not clickbaitish. they're truthful, they're factual, but I want to craft a title that's going to be the most engaging one that's still true to the topic. I don't just put a clickbait title just to get people to click on it, but I try to think of something that's interesting, intriguing, that's still truthful about what's in the video. That just makes sense.